All right, man. All right, y'all. What up? What up? I see y'all in the chat. What's up? Welcome back, man. We got Xanthus in the house. He said, let's go. Some ghost action for the win. Absolutely. Avery in the house. Bunny in the house. What's up, y'all? What up? What up, Avery? Let the Discord know. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let everybody know, man. We're going to hang out for a little bit. All right. We might even beat the game. Shit, who knows? But anyway, here we are. Once again, we're not going to do no long-ass introduction. I think you guys waited long enough, right? So just hit on the like button. Hit the like, sub to the channel if you haven't already. You know, most of y'all have already been subbed, and I appreciate you. For those of you who have not yet, go ahead and do that on the way into the show, you know? So anyway, here we go. Once again, on 1910, October 19th, 2025, Ghost Yötei, we are live. Let's get back into the game. All right, so anyway, just want to look around a little bit. Yeah, last time we left off, man, we were in the middle of this mission, the main story mission. Okay, called The Hunt. It says Spider mentioned a burial ground. It's a long shot, but he may go there to lay his brother to rest. So we might run into him. We actually might run into that dude here. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a long journey, but it actually might not be. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and move forward. I could fast travel, right? We came from there. Going that way, but since we are kind of approaching the end of the game, we are actually 86% through. You know, so what we're going to do is we're just going to ride.
Over here,
ride to our destination, man. Appreciate the setting in the background. You know, because this may be, if not the last time we play this game, it might be one of the last times. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Kind of bittersweet, too, man. I've had a lot of fun in this game. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? I think I started this game on October 3rd. So yeah, it's 16 days. A little bit over 2 weeks. It's been a hell of a journey. Literally. I don't want to see what this is.
Can I help you with something?
I don't know, you over here screaming, isn't that you? Is that you making that noise?
Who's the samurai?
You mean our little bound pet?
Oh yeah, they got him in a
He's
cage.
part of the Matsumai clan. They are going after Saito and his men.
Why torture him? What do you get out of it?
His clan is one of the reasons we are stuck in this hellhole to begin with. Their side won at Sekigahara. They have the Shogun's favor, while us Ronin were chased away as rats. His screams help me sleep at night.
How about we hear you scream?
What's
That's
his
funny.
life worth?
Enough to pay for a woman to lull me to sleep instead.
Yeah.
Take it.
He's all yours. Right this way.
You know, I could have fought him, right? But I wanted to be diplomatic.
Looks like you've got a new master, samurai dog.
Oh, I thought they had him in there.
Business. We'll be
Never
on
mind.
our way now.
How much was I worth?
Enough to keep your honor.
Yo, I wonder if I could still attack him.
You'll be free soon.
Why help me? The Matsumai are not exactly popular around here.
Killing an enemy is one thing. Playing with your food is another.
I see. I wish I were in a position to return this favor.
It may be best if you forget you ever saw me.
Easy enough. I
Yep.
should get back to my garrison now.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Yep. Take care, man. Take care. They kept his horse for him and everything. Where these guys going? Why they running? Damn, of course they disappeared. I was gonna do something to them. At least see if I could. You know, but oh well. Oh well, let's look around for a second right quick. See if there's any shit on the ground. Well, we looked around, nothing. Nothing to see. The hell? Oh shit. Alright, bitch.
Your reputation precedes you. I kill you. I.
You know that shit ain't gonna happen. Yeah, how the hell did I miss? Anyway. Alright, come on. Back to what we was doing. Got a lot of campfires out here. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's check this out. It might be something. Well, I thought the fire was coming from here. Oh, man, it's the village, bruh. Nah, okay, never mind. Oh, I hear a bear. Yep. Alright, you gotta go. Thank you. Oh, come on, horse. You had that. We started taking a road trip for real, man. We've been traveling for hells. Oh, okay. This must be a wolf den.
Wolf hunters.
I knew it. Come on. Nice.
That howl. I know it well.
Always on the defense, man. You'd think the wolf would be like super comfortable with her by now. They're trying to have a little trap set up. I saw that bullshit. Damn, another one? Yo, what in the world? Alright, let's be vigilant.
No one's killing a wolf today.
Alright, here we go, y'all. Let's see who's gonna get popped. Matter of fact, we can sneak up on him. Yeah, we haven't done one of these in a while. Standoff. Good old fashioned standoff, man. See ya. Damn, and I got a trophy for that. It says from the hip, perform a pistol parry during the standoff. I like that. Damn, he just popped the fuck up. What the hell? Bro, that was weird as hell.
No more.
Oh, okay, that's why. Weird in the mug.
You're as wild as that thing! Monsters! Both of you!
Tell Saito he should reconsider how many men he's willing to lose to the wolves of Ezo. Go! That should stop
She said,
them
get to
hunting.
running now.
For now.
Get to getting.
It's all right. Being alone isn't easy.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you for protecting me. I'll see you around.
Alright, enough of that. Let me get that point. Did we do them? Oh my god, finally. We got all of them, y'all. No way. Okay. Yeah. About damn time. And yet another trophy says Wolves of Etso. Complete all wolf dens. Man, we did it. Finally. Should have read what it said. It's okay though. We got it, man. We got it. That primal bond. Oh, hold on. What's this? Okay, I dig it. I ain't gonna wear it, but okay. Not bad. Anyway, let's see. Back to what we were doing, right? And we're hella close. That's perfect. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, we're good. Let's roll. But yeah, how y'all doing today, man? Y'all quiet in the chat. How's everybody doing today? Hope everything is well, you know. Hold on, am I going the right way? Wait a minute. Man, look at that landscape.
Look like you're doing well.
Oh, what you doing out here? It's worked out because we need to camp anyway.
You have any kunai handy?
For you, my friend. Always.
Well, she ain't got nothing
Time
new,
to
I
work
bet.
on some kunai.
Yep, okay. Well, we tried. We don't need no money for real. Let me go ahead and sell some of this. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think we need that much copper anyway. Bro, no melee perk? Alright, well, it's all good. There we go, perfectly cooked. Y'all like my cooking skills? Let's go, let's go.
It was good seeing you.
Stay safe, Atsu. Come see me if you need any help with those kunai.
I think we're good. I don't think we need no other help with that. Thanks, though.
I hope Hanbei's right about the spider. Clan Saito's burial grounds should be around here.
Alright, now we gotta find out how to get up in here. Maybe it's this way. Up there? Go back this way real quick. Nope. Unless they want me to go around. I don't see that being the case. I think we do have to climb. Yep. Yeah, so we gotta go this way. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go.
This must be the place. Just need to find somewhere to wait till the spider shows up.
May you find safe passage to your next life, brother. Come to cross another name off your list?
Not if you give me answers. Your father took Oyuki, and my brother.
I told him to cut off their heads, leave them for you to find. But father never listens to me.
They're alive. Tell me where they are.
You murder my brother and expect me to help rescue yours?
The other grave. You lost someone else?
Our sister, Fumi. She starved to death after your father deserted us. She was just learning to walk.
I'm sorry. Is that why you slaughtered my family? For justice?
There's no justice in this life. Only pain in the bottom of a sake jar.
Bro, you got that? Okay. Alright. Oh shit.
Fine.
Why can't I move?
Do it the
Okay.
hard way.
Well, that was supposed to happen. Let's go. Let's get this asshole.
Tell me what you
This dude think he got some tricks, huh?
I'll hunt you down if I have to.
He's lucky I'm not that good with the bow. I would have sniped his ass.
I'm not dying today.
Damn. Okay. Alright, bitch.
Tell me where my brother's being held.
Why won't you just die?
Help me, and I'll let you live.
You can barely say it.
Oh shit, what the hell? What the hell is she doing up here? Oh, what in the world is happening? What in the world is happening, bro?
What choice do I have?
Yeah, she's still reloading, bro? Come on, man. This shit be taking all day. Alright, let me get the bow out. Dude, every tight to hit him with an explosive arrow. Bet we ain't got that. Nice. Come on. Gotta get a hit off, you know?
I only wanted to bring my family peace.
Then why did you go with your brother on the beach? Oh no!
Yo, what's up, Xanthus? What up, bro? How you doing today, man? What we got here? Something good? Nah, some basic shit. Alright, well. It's something. Oh, so we gotta jump. Make that jump, Atsu. Oh, fuck no. That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. How do we, oh, let me see. I'll try something. Oh, it looks like I have to. Damn. Let's try to get with the right angle. There we go. That's a fat ass jump too, man. Look at that. Imagine doing that in real life. Whoa, oh snap, okay, alright. Damn, where did she? There we go, nice. I see a little bald head poking out. Come on. Stick that little head of yours out, man. Pause. Pause, though. Dennis says, you've been checking any of the Ark Raiders content over this playtest weekend? Oh, man, I forgot all about that shit. Oh, my God. It was the 17th when it started, right?
Stop shooting and listen.
Damn. As soon as you said that, I remembered. I'm like, fuck, that was Friday. Oh, my God. So today's the last day then, right? Dude, I gotta hop on that. For real.
Almost at the top. Can't have gone much further.
Shit, I could have been streaming that and everything.
Yötei?
That ain't Jubei for real. Look at this craziness.
Stop! There's nowhere left to run.
Whoa. Close call.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, a duel to the death. If you want it like that. Yo, Atsu almost look like Raiden from Mortal Kombat with that lightning in the background. Their outfit and everything, you know. Alright, bitch, let's go.
I don't want this fight.
Damn, okay, you wanna cheat, bitch? I got you. Okay, I got you, okay.
Everyone who gets close to you dies!
That can end now. Just tell me where they are. Stop this and tell me where my brother is.
Why? You abandoned him to kill the dragon!
And that was
Oh,
wrong.
hell no, bro. I was dodging. Look at this bullshit. Man, oh my goodness. No, he's still dead. He's still very much dead.
I don't want this fight. I just want my family back.
And I want my brother back! But you make sure that will never happen!
What the fuck? Oh my god. Yo, come on now. He said, obviously I missed it. They got rifles now? Yeah, bro. Oh my god. See, look at this. I got a pistol and a rifle. What the hey, bitch ass dude.
gets close to you dies!
That can end now. Just tell me where they are.
The hell, did y'all see that? What the fuck? That was hella funny. He picked up his weapon and fell. That had to be some kind of glitch.
Stop this and tell me where my brother is.
Why? You abandoned him to kill the dragon!
And I was wrong. You really want to die today?
Don't we
Oh
both?
man, we're close.
What else is there?
More than I knew.
Fuck no, bro. I was dodging. Look at this. Look at this bullshit here. Alright, man. Get this shit over with. I was moving out the way. Alright. Wow, bro. This fight got my hands sweating. Alright, man. God dang, okay. Let's just let it end. Alright. Alright. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on one second. All right. My bad, y'all. Appreciate y'all patience. Let's see. What did it say? Oh, hold on. What the hell was that? Oh, never mind. I just saw something in my living room. Something outside the window too. It kind of created like an illusion, like it was something in here, and I looked at it like, oh, okay, there's something outside. Anyway, Xantha said I always did the standoff in Ghost of Tsushima. I try not to use the ghost abilities. Man, I love using that stuff though, and I get what you're saying. Like you want to just do straight up combat, but man, I want to obliterate these fools. You know what I'm saying? Use everything. Shit. Bunny said, man, it's been so much over here. I'm glad you're streaming. He said, it's been so much. Oh, a lot of stuff going on. Well, times lately have been kind of stressful and challenging for a lot of people, I think. You know what I mean? Even for myself. So I totally get it. But as long as you stay positive, embody optimism, right? Embody it. Like you become optimistic. You become the whole concept of optimism, right? In spite of everything. In spite of the challenges, in spite of difficult people, you know, whether you're facing rejection in any form of your life or complications or like disappointments, anything like that, you have to embody optimism always. Okay? Because if you start to get down about yourself or about what's going on around you, um, it makes it to where you can't think clearly. You see my point? And therefore, decisions that you might need to make that could actually improve your situation, you're not able to make because you can't think straight. You see my point? So yeah, it'll get better, buddy. Stay positive. Then they said, "Yep, much love. Yeah, much love to Bunny." He said, "Damn, just realized I wasn't watching live, but 20 minutes in the past." Oh, yes. Did you hear what I was saying about Arc Raiders though? I forgot all about that, man. I forgot all about that, bro. I was like, damn, because I put the alert in my phone and I saw it pop up, but like I was in the middle of doing stuff when I saw it and I wasn't able to download the game right then, and it just totally slipped my mind. Like I forgot all about it. Like I said, even I got some shit going on too myself that needs my attention. So a lot of distractions going on right now. A lot of distractions, but everything, this too, like they say, this too will pass, right? This too shall pass. Uh, so yeah, always, just be in the mindset that anything that's not good and not going good is going to be temporary for sure. Especially if there's something you can do about it. Oh, you said you wanted to follow the samurai path? Okay, I got you. He said I didn't use them the ninja skills. I got you. But he said, oh, has broken out on his skin like an allergic reaction. Yeah, that's what Xantha said too. What you think it is, Bunny? Well, no, I didn't really say much about Arc Raiders. I was saying that I missed the date, Friday. Hopefully, I can still play it. Uh, when I say he has these itchy welts, it could be something he's eaten, to be honest. Either something he came in contact with, something he was exposed to, or something that he might have ate. It could be like an allergic reaction, like Xantha suggested. Could be like some autoimmune thing, autoimmune, or or some type of like contact dermatitis situation. Because even I had eczema real bad growing up as a kid, and sometimes it comes back, but usually it depends on what I'm eating, to be honest. You know, like if I'm eating something that uh, will just dry my skin out, then it'll cause problems. So I would advise eating stuff that has like a lot of vitamin E in it, like avocados, if you can. Salmon, stuff like that, sardines, fish that has omega threes in it. Try to avoid tuna just because of the mercury, unfortunately. But yeah, get some omega threes, maybe even like nuts and seeds and stuff. Sunflower seeds, cashews, walnuts, pecans. I can't have some of that stuff, unfortunately, because I'm just allergic. But yeah, Something to try, you know. Oh, yeah, and vitamin C as well. Vitamin C. Try to get a lot of vitamin C. A lot of vitamin C and just healthy fats. You see my point? Like primarily omega-3s and vitamin E. Uh, Xander says if you want to try our graders, you got to try it today before you go. Here, let me go to the store real quick. Let me do that. What's up, Avery? Welcome back, Avery. I see you. Our graders. Hold on. Oh, it's right there too. Our graders. Is it called the Server Slam? All right, I see it. Let me do something right quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got it downloaded now. I just didn't want it to, what's it called, interrupt the stream, you know, because if I'm trying to download that at the same time as I'm streaming, it'll cause a lot of lag, or it might even cut the stream off completely. But yeah, I got it. I got it. As soon as we wrap up the stream, man, that mug's gonna resume downloading 100%. Definitely gonna play that mug today. Avery said, but you ended before I could say good morning. I see you. What's up, though? What up, Avery? Bunny said, I immediately treated it all last night. I put the cream on the skin to calm the itch. I have been able to avoid the spreading. Well, that's good. Yeah, as long as he doesn't scratch. That's the biggest issue. You know what I mean? As long as he doesn't scratch, you know, it'll definitely heal and get better. But make sure he gets a lot of sleep, a lot of water, a lot of hydration, and try some of those foods I suggested unless he can't have them. You see my point? But definitely pay very close attention to what he's eating and what he's coming in contact with. You know, hopefully it's nothing that he came in contact at school. Because man, who knows what kids got nowadays? Boy, kids will get sick and they'll be a little bit okay. You know, they'll bounce back pretty quickly. But then when they come around you, they make you sick and you be like bedridden. I've seen that. You know, I kind of think about that when it comes to my son. You know, when he gets a little bit older, he'll be around people and he'll be fine. But shit, he'll make his dad sick, make his mom sick. Hopefully that don't really happen. But it is bound to happen for sure. You know, do my best to avoid that by taking care of myself. Let's see. Avery said Bigfoot Orin gets a high. What's up? Bigfoot Orin. Okay, Server Slam. Yep, I got it. Best troll in YouTube history. You saying that's you? That might be true. Maybe. Maybe. You're a pseudo troll though. You know what I'm saying? Secret fan, but yeah, pseudo troll. She wears the mask of a troll, but really behind that mask, she's actually a fan. Xander says, yeah, it's fairly small download. Yeah, like 14 gigs from what I saw. It's not bad. Wait, how big is the actual game though? Like, is it like 50, 60 gigs? I'd imagine it'd be somewhere around there. Wait, so honestly, I love you guys so much. Love you too, Bunny. Thank you. She said you were always here for us during these crazy times. Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem. Like I always tell y'all, if there's anything I can like, any advice I can give, any type of insight, anything I might know that, you know, can help your situation or give you some type of insight or guidance or whatever, I'm always going to share it. I'm never going to hold that back and be like, well, you know, I could tell them, but I'm just not going to. No, I would never do no shit like that. If anything, every time I hear something about what y'all going through, my mind starts automatically searching for solutions. I'm like, what can I say? You know, what can help them right now? That's just how my mind works. I can't explain why I'm like that, but I've been that way for a long time. Buddy said I keep my monthly membership to support your channel, and thank you so much, buddy. I see that too. I really appreciate you. So shout out. That's a big deal to me. Oh snap! Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. God bless you. I appreciate you. That's awesome. You know, y'all don't ever have to, spend money coming to my channel, right? But anytime you do, it really means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, all of you. But yeah, big time shout out to Bunny, man. Big time shout out. Avery said, "Bro, this baby, she is so gross. Why you, why you call her gross? You talking about your baby sister? You said she gross, literally poops on me. Yeah, that's what they do. Just wait till you get older and have your own kids. You're gonna be experiencing that too, with your own kids one day if you decide to have them. You know. But yeah, just give them back to your mom. Be like, here, your daughter just went to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nice that you're being a good big sister, but yeah, if you ain't got to deal with it, then you ain't got to deal with it. You know, if you don't want to, that's what I would do. Shit, when I would be when I would babysit my like nieces and nephews, right? Because some of my sisters had kids like after I was born, but I'm the youngest, so a lot of my, ironically, some of my nieces and nephews are older than me, right? Like when I was in middle school and high school, I had grown adult nieces and nephews, and they'd be like, "What's up, Unc?" And I was still a kid. You know, they didn't have no facial hair or nothing yet. My voice wasn't deep or nothing. I'm like, yeah, yep, I'm your uncle. That's right. Be like 10 years old and have a 20-year-old, 20-year-old niece or nephew or something. That was pretty funny. But no, for my younger nieces and nephews, the babies, yeah, man, I'd hang out with them, play with them and everything until it's time to change diapers and whatnot. And sometimes I would do it just for the experience. But there was plenty of times where I was like, I ain't dealing with this. No, nope, not my problem. I'm like, here, take your kid. It needs your attention. You know what I'm saying? A little bit different when you have them yourself, though. When you have your own kids, you really can't do that, but it's okay. Sometimes you get family who steps in a little bit, helps out, you know. But it's very rewarding. I will say that for sure, right? Even though there were times where having to do certain things for my son kind of, I wouldn't say interrupted what I was doing, but it did make me have to like stop what I was doing to focus on like taking care of whatever, maybe change his clothes, give him a bath, right? Little stuff like that, just normal everyday stuff, change his diapers and everything. But even that in the moment, for me, the way I look at it is like, this is a nice experience. Even though he's not aware of it, and when he gets older, he's not going to remember these things, at least I have the memory of it. Yeah, it's my little boy, man. I get to look at him, see his behavior, see what he's paying attention to, just notice little things about him. It's pretty amazing. Even though I'm like, oh my God, you shit all the way up your back, son. Why did you do this? Like, there's been times where I've had to stop the stream, right? You guys have seen me do that, where my son would be chilling in his chair. He got like a little bouncy chair that he used to sit in. And man, I would sit there and be smelling it. And sometimes he'd be asleep. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'll get up and check him. And he'd have shit all the way up his back to his shirt and everything. I'm like, oh my God. All right, y'all, I'll be back, man. And I have to like change his clothes, kind of rinse him off real quick, you know what I mean? Change his diaper and all that. I'm like, God dang. So a lot. But yeah, no, I don't really mind it. It's not necessarily fun, but it's part of being a parent. Let's see. Yep, Avery's babysitting. She said, my mother shall have this. Nuh-uh. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I have a supporter in the UK. Pretty cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to UK. Xander said, life is pain, highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. Dread Pirate Robertson. That name sounds familiar. Dread Robertson. But you said life is pain, highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. I mean, life can be pain. But, it's painful moments for sure. you know. But I believe for sure that there's also way more good times than not, right? But yo, hold on one sec, yo. All right, I'm back. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. I might as well go sit down over here now. So we just chatting now. Nice little break too from this fight I was doing, man. It was pissing me off, I ain't gonna lie. Fighting this dude here. Let's see. Yeah, this guy. Fuck him. Anyway, we'll get back to it in a minute. We need this break. That shit was really getting on my nerves. Let's see though. Avery said, bro, one time she hit me and I caught it on camera. Are you streaming or something? You can show her that one day. Be like, yo, look at yourself as a baby. Even my son, man, and I'm glad he doesn't really do this no more, but he used to do this thing where he would just smack you in the face. Like, let's say if you got your face close to him and you just be like looking at him, he just would like start swiping and smacking at your face. I'm like, come on, man. No, 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 don't be doing that. I don't want him to have that kind of habit, you know, but obviously he grew out of it, thank God. You just got to guide him, you know. Certain behaviors you got to kind of nip in the bud early, I believe, you know. Santa said, words to live by, Avery. What'd she say? Hold on. Bro, Princess Bride. Talking about the movie? That actually, is that a quote from that movie? My Life is Pain? Let's see. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, man, I just saw it at the bottom of the chat. Hey, were you finna do that right now? You already see I'm stressed out by the game and the fight that I'm doing, right? You gonna give me a math equation now? Ain't that nothing? Anyway, Bunny says the High Lord speaks, the Most High, the God above. I give all credit to God for sure, for even just being here today. You know what I'm saying? For everything good in my life, I gotta say, thank God. Thank you, God, 100%. Now, whether y'all believe in God or not, you know, it's not really my concern or anything, but I will say that there's definitely, and I've said this before, but there's definitely a spiritual realm, 100%. You know, whether people acknowledge that or not, you know. Some people say the universe, some people say spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, all that stuff. Some people say God, Jesus, but it doesn't really matter the title, I believe. You know, there is a creator, there's a source, definitely an energy, right, that exists. And there's definitely life after death. I believe that. Avery said, here are my words to live by. Plants vs. Zombies, best game ever. Really? Yo, Maris used to play that all the time. She used to love that game. I actually bought her, I think the last one. The more recent one. Or I bought her one of them. I forgot which one it was, but I bought her one of those Plants vs. Zombies games. Yeah, she used to be obsessed with that. Like, I would let her sit, and I say let her because I would be hogging the TV most of the time. And she'd be like, "Can I get on Plants vs. Zombies?" I'm like, "All right, come on, go ahead." I'm like, maybe later. Because she'd be playing that game for a couple hours sometimes. I'm like, damn, get off the game, man. Let me get back to what I was doing. But you know, that's how it be sometimes. We used to have two TVs, but then we just kind of got it down to one TV setup. You know, you know. But no, she really, to be honest, she definitely does not play the game as much as me. I'm way more of a gamer than her. You know, just be kind of dominating the TV, watching different videos on YouTube and whatnot. Keep that mind sharp. Okay, so n plus 5, is it times n plus 6? Yeah, but what's the outcome? Because I'm trying to solve for n, right? 5 times 6. I assume n would be what, 0? Is n 0? I'm just guessing. That's like a guess I just threw out. I didn't even do the equation yet. Or it would be n plus my bad, hold on. I got this. Um 30, right? 6 is times 5 is 30. So it would be n plus 30. Wouldn't that be it? Xander said, yeah, that is one of the most famous quotes from that movie. Okay. The Princess Bride. I got you. I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie, but it's been a long time, man. Long time. So I know that movie's old. Uh, then Xantha said, or my H.O. Xantha's name came from an old D&D character of mine. Hi, Lord Xanthus. Okay. That's where that's from. That's what Bunny. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Avery said, bro, did you watch the new Sam and Kobe episode? I don't even know what that is. Sam and Kobe? Yeah, I have no clue. Did you? I assume so, right? You saw that show, Avery? That the show you like? Sam and Kobe? I don't know nothing about it. She said, I couldn't even watch it. Scared me. Well, hold on, let me look this up. What is Sam and Kobe? If it scared you. Sam and Kobe? Sam and Kobe. Oh, okay. I see. They got it on Tubi. It's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, it looks like they do some paranormal ghost shit. Some young dudes exploring like haunted houses and whatnot. That's what it looked like. I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. That shit is real. Okay. Now, not everything you see on YouTube would be real, but the existence of that type of stuff is definitely real. You know, I can vouch for that firsthand, 100%. Yes. And I don't want to get too much off into this because it is, rather dark. But I'll just say that things can attach themselves to people. All right, so be careful. Be careful what you expose yourself to. Be careful who you're around, who you engage with and interact with, because yeah, absolutely, spirits can attach themselves to people, places, and things. Okay, that shit is not a joke. Not a joke at all. Let's see. You said we have like a TV in every room. Expand and simplify. No, you failed. Try again. Sam and Kobe's YouTube thing. I got you. Look this up. Look at YouTube. N equals minus 15. Hold on. Is that right, Avery? That's Xanthus' guess. My guess was 30. N plus 30. Because I mean, there's no like equal sign there, so it's confusing for me. It just says N plus 5 parentheses. Obviously, and then N plus 6. Oh, here we go. Yep. N squared plus 11N plus 30. What? Is that a new equation or is that the answer? What you saying? The hell? You had to expand and multiply. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm not the best at math. A lot of these equations and formulas, I don't even remember. So it's n to the second power plus 11n plus 30. Yeah. Yeah, Xanthus, how did you get to n equals minus 15? I'm curious. Can you write out your formula or your equation that you used? Because all I did was, the way I looked at it, all right, so we got n plus 5, then n plus 6, right? And then, with parentheses, obviously, what I do remember is that's a multiplication. So you would add n plus 5 by itself and then add n plus 6 by itself and then multiply the outcome. But since we don't know what the hell n is, it's like, what? You know what I mean? But I guess, are you sure that's the right answer, Avery? Do you have like never mind. It don't matter. We'll just go with it. That's the answer, y'all. N to the second power plus 11n plus 30. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I never liked the damn calculus and the trigonometry. I hated all of that. Every bit of it. Math is definitely not my subject, you know? You say I'll even use ChatGPT? Yeah, go ahead. You gonna punch it in the ChatGPT and then copy and paste it in here? Let's see what they say. Yo, thank you for that, buddy. Shout out. She said, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this live right here with the GOAT of entertainment, Orin2888. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. And you know what? I still got this lined up as well. Check out my homegirl, Bunny, y'all. All right, on Twitch. Awesome person. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, everybody in the chat right now does some form of content. Okay, not the kind of content you might think. They do the same thing as me. All right, some of them even go live and act like they on TV. Ain't that right, Avery? You know what I'm saying? Have like a little hangout session like they on a podcast or something. But yeah, check them all out, y'all. Matter of fact, let me do something. Let me do something nice. Because it's a good day. You know what I mean? Feeling good vibes. So, we're going to, and Avery, you're on Twitch, so you got to link that. So this is Xanthus' link in the chat, all right? There we go with Xanthus. Check him out. Y'all see it in the chat. Y'all know what's up. Oh, I see a lot of math shit. Wait a minute. Xanthus said, no, Avery's right. It's n squared. Wait, how though? How? I'm confused by that. What in the world? N squared. Wait, I don't know how y'all got to n squared. I don't get that. But he said, yeah, boy. Avery's on TV. Yep, she famous. You on both. Oh yeah, you on YouTube, right? Okay, I'll hook you up. All right. I try to make it convenient for people because some people are just lazy, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. She did it herself. Look at that. That's one of the perks of being a mod. You can post your own links in the chat. I actually forgot about that. But yeah, there y'all go. Avery's channel, Xanthus' channel, Bunny's channel, all linked in the chat, y'all. Go ahead, check them out, man. Check them out. Give them a shout out. Like, follow, sub. It's a follow on Twitch, but it's a sub on YouTube. All right. So go ahead and do that, y'all. Go ahead and do that. And for me, as you can see, this is the link to my most recent live from last night. Music stream we did. Put together like a quick little beat. I wouldn't even say it was quick though. Actually, it spent like an hour and a half almost on it. But yeah, there y'all go in the chat, man. Go ahead and check that out. All right. Hey, no problem, buddy. Avery said Orin hates big back people. I wouldn't say I hate them, but I'm definitely critical, for sure. I mean, look, this is what it comes down to. I have no issue with people that are overweight or have big backs, as Avery says. But my thing is this: I'm always going to keep it real. If you are, let's say you're 6 foot tall and you're like 220 pounds. If you're not muscular at 220 pounds or between 200 and that, then and you got some fat, then you know you got some weight to lose, basically. And it's not so much about like, oh, your body image and whatnot, because some people don't care about, being cut up and ripped and having that like bodybuilder look. But as long as you're healthy, that's what matters. You understand what I'm saying? If you are having trouble getting energy or you're having brain fog or you get winded from walking around or whatever, then it means that there's something that needs to be addressed when it comes to your health. That's all I'm saying, right? So most people who are overweight do experience some type of health issues. And sometimes they go undiagnosed. Sometimes they don't even realize that there's things going on. Some people don't like going to the doctor like me. I definitely don't like going to the doctor. But with that being the case, I've taken time to learn a whole lot about health and wellness and fitness in general. That way I can manage my own health, because the biggest thing that can prevent anybody from having issues down the road, or at least issues that could be common or things that pop up, chronic issues and stuff like that, is prevention, 100%. All right, and I'm speaking from experience because I've done some things and lived a certain way where it kind of got me into some trouble. Okay, I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked up, So I'm just being totally open and honest about that. Like even me smoking cigarettes for such a long time. Luckily, nothing bad has happened from that, thank God. But there were times and days where I didn't feel good or didn't have the energy that I should. My stamina was messed up, everything. So, whatever you're eating, whatever you're smoking, drinking, anything like that, even your stress levels, you got to manage every bit of it. Like every day of your life, you should be tending to your garden, so to speak. Y'all catch what I'm saying? Like look at your body as a temple, and in that temple you have a garden. You want it to be, you want it to look good, but also perform well. You don't want to have wilting flowers all around and dead leaves and weeds and shit overgrowing and taking over. You gotta manage it. So manage your health, right? Take care of yourself, and you'll be grateful for it. Trust me, your future self will thank you. If you haven't already been doing at least as good as you probably think you could do when it comes to your health, then down the road, one day, you will thank yourself for the shit that you chose to do today, okay? Or tomorrow, whichever way. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Xander said, listen, I am 47 and I like to eat. I need to work on myself, but it is what it is. I feel you. I mean, I like a lot of different stuff. I've told y'all before, I like hot fries. I like French fries. If I could eat burgers and fries every day, I could live off that. If it wasn't like, I mean, I have an air fryer, so I don't really think about it that much. But yeah, it's not something I can eat every day. Like I'll definitely gain some weight or something by eating like that. And yeah, I love chips. I love cake. I love donuts, cookies, ice cream. Right? I love all that shit. Well, I'm not gonna say I love it. I like it a lot. That's for sure. And anything that I've eaten as a kid growing up, of course, I'm gonna still want to go back to it at some point. But I'm 34 now, and there's things I've experienced in my life that kind of shifted my perspective and made me say, okay, well, shit, if I'm feeling like this now, then add another 10, 20, 30 years, I might not feel as good as I want to. And that's all it comes down to for me. It's not even so much about how I look, because I feel like I look pretty good now, even compared to how I looked after my son was born, because I got real lazy, just was eating pizza and all type of shit. I gained a whole bunch of weight. I was like up to 235 pounds, right around there, right? I was sitting right around like 235 pounds back in May, okay? And I decided, well, shit, my birthday's gonna come up. I'm about to be 34. And, you know, my son is gonna be 1 in a few months. And eventually he's gonna start to have memories of like his childhood. So I want to look good, you know, not just for him, but for myself, you know, and obviously for Maris too. But also like just be healthy in general because I want my son to have a good example of someone who, you know, knows how to like take care of themselves, right? I don't want to just kind of be like whatever. And then if I'm eating that way, it's inevitable that my son will eat that way or any other kids I also have. So, yeah, man, I just took it into my own hands and said, fuck this. I'm finna get this together. And as of May 22nd, that's when I started this, like, you know, really hitting it hard and like focusing directly on improving my health and losing weight. You know, because I've done it before. I've gotten big and lost weight and all that type of shit. I've done a whole bunch of like yo-yoing when it comes to my health over my life. But having a son now, it's like I'm way more determined, way more serious. And as of May 22nd, 2025, coming into now, you know, we're approaching the end of October. I'm sitting right around like not 200, I almost said 200. I'm sitting around like 180, 170 something, 180. You know, so it's like 50 plus pounds that I lost. And I was right around 180 even at the beginning of this month. But I think this is the weight that I'm kind of balancing at, you know? And now I'm just kind of focused on like building my muscle back, getting back all the way cut up. I used to have photos on my Instagram of me pretty decent shape, but yeah. Shout out to Chris, by the way. I never was as muscular as Chris, you know? And I never like put in that much work with it, but yeah. I just want to be agile. I want to be able to have energy, be able to move around, you know, be able to breathe good and just feel good, be able to have abilities in general. You know, I don't want to be all like out of shape and whatnot because I've been there. Trust me. I can definitely say I have. At one point in my life, y'all, I've been so big where, and it's not like super dramatic, but I've been so big before where I bend over to like tie my shoes while I'm sitting and my stomach was in the way. Okay. So I've been there. I think I was right around like 240 something, almost 250. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago, right around the pandemic. I got lazy as a mug. Boy, I was drinking. I was like, yes, shit, ain't nothing to do. Everything's closed. So I was drinking. I was ordering fast food. Man, just not giving a damn, you know? But yeah, I had to bounce back. Yeah. At 30 years old, I bounced back. I forgot what weight I got to, but I was running around this track, this local track, pretty much every day. It's like an open track that you can just kind of go to. And for that summer of 2021, I was like running around the track like every day for 30 minutes, every single day. So I dropped that weight, you know, started eating different, was doing keto for a little while. You know, I did a whole bunch of shit, man. That's why I know so much about when it comes to health and fitness and wellness and diet, nutrition, all that shit, because not only did I research it and study it and read like a lot of medical journals, a lot of like clinical trials and whatnot, watch a ton of videos, especially here on YouTube, but also I did some, you know, experimentation with myself, did a lot of trial and error and just see like what does what, basically, you know? So a lot of experience, man. 10 years, right around 10 years of experimentation when it comes to health. Yep. Avery's getting hungry now. Can you give me some food, Oren? I can't, but I'm sure you got some. She said, donate to support 13 girl who doesn't want to cook. You better learn. You better learn quick too, because cooking is a good skill to have. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Xanthus guy's link in the chat. There we go. There's another link for that. There's Twitch. Oh shit! Matter of fact, I didn't even know you was on Twitch, Xanthus. Hold on, I'm clicking on that right now. Hold up. Let me give you a follow. Let's do that right quick. Hold up. Actually, let me get my other phone because I don't have Twitch on this phone. And I could download it, but I had to log in on this shit. Oh, my other phone is dead. Never mind. Let's just go ahead and get it. Give me a second, y'all. We gotta hook the homie Xanthus up. Hold up. By the way, y'all, hit the like on the video. All right. I don't know where else you're gonna get this kind of stuff on YouTube. I don't know what other channel be doing what I do, but yeah, hit the like on the video, sub to the channel. All right. Show some love. I really appreciate it. All right. Any day now. Come on. Come on. I'm installing Twitch right now, y'all. Hold on. Because I for sure have it on my other phone, but not on this one. All right. Actually, while it downloads, man, give me a second. I'm gonna go get some water right quick. All right, cool. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So yeah, I got the Twitch. I see you playing Horizon on there, Xanthus. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered and Arc Raiders. Hell yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta follow for you, Xanthus. So shout out to you, bro. Let's see what else y'all talking about though. Let's see. Damn, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. I was talking so much, y'all just got all the stuff in the chat. God dang. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it's all good, Xanthus. Yep. You said streaming over there for the next few months. Yep, I got you. Yeah, because of what happened with YouTube, man, that's still whack as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. A damn copyright strike for nothing, really. It really was over nothing. A damn copyright strike. YouTube never mind. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Especially when it comes to music. Like music, I understand. Okay, like I get that, but gameplay, you got copyright for gameplay. They got us fucked up, don't they, Xanthus? But that was more like the company, right? The developer instead of YouTube. Either way, YouTube allowed it. So, but okay. Xanthus said, then why the hell is my garden full of pizza and burgers? Man, y'all gonna make me, y'all gonna make me have to get something like that. You know, because I don't blame anybody for liking pizza, ice cream, chips, soda, all that stuff. Well, soda, I don't ever have a taste for soda no more. I used to back in the day. Now I never think about soda at all. That's one thing I don't ever even consider putting into my body, just because I don't see the point. It's full of ton of fucking sugar. And then for me, I can get the same effect, the same satisfaction from like a carbonated water, some type of seltzer water, you know, flavored seltzer water basically. But no, yeah, all that other stuff. Like I said, cakes, donuts, cookies, right? Different kinds of pie, key lime pie, I like a lot, cheesecake. Yeah, I would eat that 100%. I'll eat all that stuff. Chips, big time, potato chips. What's it called? You know them, what they call them, jalapeno cheddar. Uh, Damn, I almost forgot the name because it's been so long since I had it. Jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. Yeah, the Cheetos. And then the hot fried Cheetos, the regular flaming hot Cheetos. I'd eat all that stuff. Kettle chips, popcorn. I mean, popcorn's not as bad, to be honest, especially if you make it at home. But I'll eat all that stuff, man. I'll eat junk food, but I can't because when I do eat it, I just don't feel good. You know, it don't affect me. Well, I should say it affects me now in a way that it didn't used to. You see my point? So maybe that's just me, but it has kind of forced me to be more health conscious. Y'all catch what I'm saying? Xander saying beer and cookies, yeah. Even beer for me, like I'll have some wine or something, or maybe like what's it called, cognac, tequila. Like super rare though. Like I mean, in 2025, I drank around February around the Super Bowl, and then I had some wine on my birthday, and that was it. You know. So this year I really haven't drank alcohol too much. I just don't really ever think about it that way like I used to. Because in my 20s, and y'all probably gonna be like, damn, this guy. But no, in my 20s, man, I used to do all type of stuff because I just felt like nothing could affect me. I used to smoke cigarettes, used to smoke a bunch of weed, drink a ton of alcohol, you know. Almost every week I drink some type of alcohol, straight up. And I'm not ashamed to say this to y'all because I have changed a lot of my habits, from how I used to be. And I'm not judging nobody. I've been there. I know what it's like. And I'm not even trying to criticize nobody for doing that. But I will say from my experience, and I think most people know, some things you might not want to do. And if you do them, you don't want to do them that often, for sure. But then again, everybody's physicality is different. Some people can smoke till they're 90, right? Like we was talking about before. There's people that be old as hell, still smoking cigarettes and doing whatever. But I think it has a lot to do with everything else going on in their life and their genetics. Because some people have genetics where they can handle that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be like, well, go ahead and do it and just see if you're that kind of person to be lucky like that. But yeah, some people, they make it through life. They live a long life doing these kind of things. But I just noticed for me, I was noticing just wasn't feeling good. It was a wake-up call for me. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like I used to. So maybe I shouldn't be doing this kind of shit at all. But man, I used to, like, I'll never forget this one time. There was like a phase in my life, and it was like maybe like a month, maybe about a month. But Maris, she would make like these big bowls of guacamole, right? And I would get home from work, and my favorite thing to do when I would get home is, she'd have the guacamole made. I would eat guacamole till I got full with the chips, tortilla chips, and I'd have like a case of Bud Light Lime. Some days I would come from my work, from my job, stop at the corner store or wherever, and get a case of Bud Light Limes, okay? A case of them. and come home and then have my, guacamole with the tortilla chips and just sit there and drink Bud Light Limes all day until I get tired and go to sleep. I did that shit for a hot minute, you know. Y'all could ask Maris about that. It was short lived, but yeah. But yeah, I can't fuck with the beer no more. Not no more, man. His aunt said, beer. Yeah, he said, Avery, you young, so don't drink. He said he enjoys beer with dinner. I feel that. I think the last kind of beer I was really into was between Stella Artois and Modelo's. Yeah, Modelo. Yeah, I used to drink Coronas for a while too, but Modelo, Modelo all day. And I'm not sponsored by none of these folks, but that's just what I used to do, okay? She said, Fatty Loki Orange is going to have 80 kids. Damn, you think so? 80 kids, though? That's like Genghis Khan type shit. 80 kids? Maybe like 3 or 4. Maybe 5. But I don't know. Past that, that's a lot. That's a lot to manage, 4 or 5 kids from my perspective. From my own personal experience, having one child already and another one on the way, yeah. We're going to have our hands full with 2 kids. Most definitely. So I couldn't imagine like 5, 6 plus. Then you talking about 80? That's crazy. Then said I'm 225 and 6 foot, so I feel you. That's not bad though. 225 is not bad at 6 foot tall. You know what I mean? Now you probably could, depending on what your body composition is, Xanthus, you could get down to like 200 and feel and look better. But it all depends on, like I said, your body composition. You might be muscular, or your body fat percentage could be high. I'm not too sure about that, you know. But yeah, 225 is not super overweight, to be honest. Because if you're solid and you got muscle, then 225 is not a bad number. You said, why is everyone 6 foot? I mean, if there's any men out here that are 6 foot tall, you're lucky because you're definitely like in a minority for sure. Because most guys I think are between like 5'10", 5'9", right around there, and 5'11" maybe. Most guys. I think the average height for men is like 5'10", I believe. Bunny said, Owen, I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Bunny. I'm proud of you too. You've been making some great achievements. Oh, you know what? Hold on one sec, y'all. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Oh man, I need to plug my phone up. I'm tripping. I could have had my plug. I could have had my phone plugged up this whole time. Good Lord. Because all I'm doing is just sitting over here on my couch reading the chat. Damn, because this mug at least would have been a little bit further along, but it's okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you saying that. Avery said, my brother's on, my uncle, now you. Why is everyone 6 foot? Hey, just genetics. Sandra said, I really don't care about being cut, but would like to feel better. I need to find a good routine that fits my work schedule. So, Xanthus, if you tell me what your biggest concern is or like what your goal is, I can give you some insight. Just straight up free advice, man, because I'm happy to help. You know what I'm saying? Anything to put you off on the right foot on your health journey, improving yourself and feeling better, I'm all for that. Free of charge, man, free of charge. Every Orange pretty much just saying he's a fatty. Well, I had fatty type habits for sure. I definitely did. You know what I'm saying? I'm way more disciplined today than I ever have been in my entire life. I can say that. And really, I really owe all of it to just being a father. It came from a long time, many, many years of experience and just trying things out. But the decision to be as strict as I am, or at least more disciplined and sticking with it the way I am now, is because of my son. You know, like once he was born, shit, it took me a little minute, like a few months, but eventually I just completely quit smoking cigarettes. Because I used to smoke cigarettes I started at 18, I quit when I was like 19, went back to it at 20, and smoked until I was like, I think 23 or 24. Then I quit again, and I went back to it after my father passed. And I'm not trying to blame like stress on going back to smoking cigarettes, but it's just like I just would find little excuses to go and smoke. I'm like, ah, man, I need a cigarette, you know? And I did that back and forth bullshit with it for like years, you know what I mean? Over a decade. So, but finally, like I said, once my son was born, I took that very serious. I'm like, well, I don't want to be smoking cigarettes and then holding my son and expose him to that, right? At least that's something I chose to do for myself. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta give this shit up. Now I still vape, right? Don't get me wrong, I still dabble with nicotine. I'll go between like nicotine pouches to vaping, that kind of stuff. Because I'm not advocating for this, but there is some, and do your research, but there is some benefit to nicotine. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go off into it because I don't want to, enable that for anybody. But if you're curious, just do your research. So I do utilize it from time to time, but cigarettes, no. I would never smoke another cigarette in my life, 100%. You know what I mean? Especially like considering the last couple of times I did smoke. Yeah, those times where I was wheezing, couldn't breathe good. My breathing was like kind of tight, right? Especially at night when I was laying down going to sleep. I'm like, yeah, it's time. Like it's past time. This shit is over. So yeah, I don't fuck with cigarettes no more. Never again, never again. I'm thankful for that. Xantha said, Avery, that is an average height for men in the U.S. Why be surprised? I think it's like 5'10", Xanthus. Let me see. Average height. Yeah, because I think if you're 6 foot tall, that's above average. Let me look it up. Average height for men in the U.S. It says globally is 5'9", but how about in the U.S.? It still says 5'9". Wow. 69.1 inches. Damn, I thought it was like 5'10". I mean, it's only 1 inch difference, but still. 5'9". That's funny. So, yeah. Now, this I did know to be true. If you're 6 foot or over, you're like in the 14%. You know what I mean? Approximately 14.5, 14.5% of adult men in the U.S. are over 6 feet tall. Yep. While only like globally 3% of the world's population is over 6 feet tall. That's crazy. Damn. So yeah, if you're like 6'1", 6'2", you're rare. If you're anything above that, then yeah, you're in a rare category of person. Let's see. Eric said it's annoying, don't like it. But I already ate my protein bar this morning. Okay, that's what's up, buddy. Getting the protein in. Be mindful of what kind of protein bars you're getting, but yeah, I'm all for that. Avery said in Xanthus, just walk on while watching videos. That's true. That's true. Like take a walk, you know what I mean? Like the easiest free advice I always give people, and it's super simple. Especially if you like live in a decent neighborhood. If you live in a dangerous neighborhood, then you might have to kind of like plan this out a little bit better. But if you live in a safe neighborhood, or at least a neighborhood that you're not afraid to go outside in, right? Because I grew up in the hood, and I would still kind of go out there, but there were times where I'm like, I probably shouldn't walk around, especially at nighttime. I'm just being straight up, like hearing gunshots and everything. I'm like, because I've had incidences happen. I'm not going to really get into a whole lot right now, but I've had run-ins with people where I was doing literally nothing wrong besides walking, and just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But fortunately, you know, I was being looked over. I believe God had my back. I live to this day, okay? And yeah, but I've had guns pulled on me and everything. Just people, you know, looking for trouble, basically. So I've had shit happen. And it definitely makes me be more cautious about where I'm at and where I'm going. But if you live in a nice neighborhood or a decent neighborhood and you feel comfortable walking around in your neighborhood, because, you know, danger could be anywhere. Things could happen, God forbid. But as long as you're comfortable walking around, you have a place where you can walk and feel at peace, you ain't got to worry and look over your shoulder and all that type of shit, then yeah, after you eat, about 30 minutes to an hour, right? I'd like to say wait an hour, but if your digestive system is fast, you can wait like half an hour, you know, but between half an hour to an hour after eating a meal, go for like a 10-minute walk. Just a quick little 10-minute walk. You can walk up to the corner and down the street and come back depending on however far that is. But just go for a 10-minute walk. You can put a timer on and just 10 minutes. Go for a walk. But make sure you're walking. Don't just be standing around, right? Definitely don't be sitting. But it helps for people who like work office jobs or people who are like sedentary all day, because if you're not really moving your legs and getting your heart rate up and getting the blood flowing and stuff like that, then it's not going to be good for you. It's definitely not going to be good for you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get up and move around, get that activity in, go for that walk. Go for that 10-minute walk. Yo, I just saw pop up on the screen. We got 137 in the house. What's up? What up, girl? How you doing? Let's see. I got to catch up with the chat, though. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot to read. I'm hella far behind. It's crazy. Hold on, let me catch up. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Xander said at Avery, I literally walk like 5 miles a day at work. Damn. So you get the walking in, and that's good. That's really good. 5 miles though? Damn, bro. Well, yeah, I think maybe if you cut out the beer, you know, that might make a huge difference. Or at least like segregate it to a certain part of the week, right? Like the days that you're off, you're like, okay, I'm gonna just drink for like 1 or 2 days out the week, and you know, you'd be better off with that. Because beer, like I said, I used to drink that shit like quite often when I was in my 20s, and it'll add the weight to you, 100%, because it got a lot of hops in it. It raises your estrogen, you know, fucks with your hormones a little bit. That's why I tell people if you're gonna drink anything at all, try to keep it to like wine and you know, certain things like cognac, you know, stuff like that, if you got a taste for it. But wine is always the best in my opinion. But make sure you get a good quality wine, because if you're gonna drink, you want to make it worth it, right? But I ain't judging nobody. I've been there, trust me. Avery said I also don't like being subbed to a lot of people. Oh yeah, you did mention that before. That's such a strange thing. That's very strange. I'd just be subbing to anybody. I'll sometimes sub to somebody's channel just to like show support, and I might not even watch their videos. Like let's say people that come into the chat, right? Random people and stuff, especially during the music stream. Because you know you only have so much time in a day. You can't just like watch everybody every day, right? But I still want to show some support, show love. So I'm like, here you go. Here's a sub. It's free, you know. But okay, Avery, I hear you. Bunny said we were all on Twitch, and now Oren can easily come and say hi. Yeah, speaking of which, I think I need to go to Twitch. Just for a little bit. Just try it out, you know, give it a shot. Because I've been trying to put stuff on TikTok, but I'm very, very inconsistent with that, you know. Let's see. Let's show some love to 137 in the house real quick. She said, I went to watch a music video you shared and saw you were live, so I decided to say hi. Have a good day. Hey, thank you, 137. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you coming by and checking out the live and the replay. Okay? But yeah, whether you stick around or not, I hope you have a good day. Okay, 137? It's good to see you. All right, yeah, I got hella stuff. Good Lord. Some of these, some of these chats I'm gonna skip, y'all, because they don't need my commentary. Because I could be talking all damn day. With me being a Gemini man, I could talk all day. Okay, very elaborative, very elaborative. Yep, on the stuff I say. So yeah, Avery said Owen hates us and won't say hi every time we go live. Well, you know, I be busy, man. I can't just pop in everybody's stream like I was just saying. I try to pop in when I can, though. And if I can't stick around, I'll at least hit the like, especially if you're on YouTube. I'll hit the like. Like whatever it looks like for whatever platform you're on, I will, hit whatever like, momentary button there is. Right? I will at least do that. Let's see. Hey, no problem, Xanthus. Yep, you want away from 50? Yeah. Xanthus, put your Twitch link in the chat again. We got 7 people in the chat. That's what's up. Shout out to y'all, man. Hit that like button for me. Sub to the channel. Y'all know what's up, man. But yeah, Xanthus, go ahead and repost your Twitch for people to follow you. All right. And check him out, y'all. He's good people, man. I vouch for him. Avery said YouTuber can put them hands up. Copyright my homeboy for no reason. Exactly. Xander says, yeah, Delta Force devs hit me and YouTube won't reverse it because they legit own the content. Yeah, that's wild. That's hella dumb. So I understand what you're saying, though. Let's see. Bunny said, streaming tonight. Yeah. Go to Bunny's stream, too. You know what I mean? You'll find people there show love. Let's see. You said 9:30? What you mean? What's 9:30, Xanthus? Avery said, bro, Twitch has yet to give me my money back? For what? Get bits and I don't know where the money's going? You know what sucks about that? That actually makes me think about like games. Because if you get stuff on the like a microtransaction store in the game, right? You could spend $5, but then like you get so many points, and then whatever you buy is not exactly that amount. So then you have points left over, but there might be something else you want to get. Then you gotta buy another like $5 whatever package, a little whatever thing, and you end up always having something left over to where they just keep getting you. So yeah, I don't like the idea of it. They need to fix that shit. Like realistically speaking, when it comes to games and these little, digital stores in these games, right? They need to have it set up to where when you go to a store and buy anything, because I don't have no problem with people buying little digital products in the game. If that's what they want to do, that's up to them. But it should be like, okay, if this is $3.99 or this is $4.99 or whatever, this is $20. It shouldn't be no damn points, because the points is definitely confusing, and it always leaves room for something to be left over. Especially if you get like a bundle package, and for $10 you get like 1,200 points, which really every dollar is 100 points. Let's just say hypothetically, but now you have 200 extra. So what ends up happening is, just to round up, you're going to end up buying a whole other thing. You see my point? So it's kind of a catch-22, man. It's a little bit of a trick bag they be trying to put people in. Xander says, you be live once my house is awake. Park Raiders. Okay. Hopefully I'll be on there with you. You know what I'm saying? What time are you going live with that, Xanthus? He said, bitch, you buying Twitch takes like 40%? Damn. That's how much YouTube takes too, don't it? Like 40%, 30-something%? That's crazy. 40% on the top and the rest goes, yeah. That's kind of messed up if you think about it. Like if somebody gives you $1, you get 60 cents. It's kind of whack. Like, don't they get the ads and shit? Right? Whereas I've gotten like 90 bits, and that's 9. Yeah, exactly. She said, I want all my money. I want every bit of the bits. I feel that. I get that. That makes sense. Avery says, my college fund. Yeah, sure. Let's see. I gotta catch up all the way. Xander says, I drink. What is that? Yingling? Black and tan or local craft beer? Okay. Avery, you didn't know that? Got another kill on the way. You didn't know that? Yeah. Yep, yep. Xander says, Orin, I am mostly pizza and beer. I need to work on myself to get better muscle for sure. Yeah, just hit like push-ups, man, because you don't even have to have a gym membership, right? That's what I do. I got rid of my gym membership, man. Like $40, $50 a month? Hell no. It ain't worth it. And I don't even be going for real. So I just be doing calisthenics. Ain't no point. Oh, that's perfect. His next chat says, I really need an, yep, a home routine just will never be a gym rat. I think I might look into an app that offers like calisthenics workout. Yeah, I mean, you know what though? You can watch videos here on YouTube. Like just watch a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. Because calisthenics is really, really easy to do. It's just body weight exercises. But I think it would be easier if you had a park or somewhere you can go nearby that has equipment, a setup to where you can like do pull-ups and stuff on. You see my point? That way you can get the whole, whole body workout. But yeah, push-ups, sit-ups, that kind of stuff, definitely you can do that at home. Squats, all that. Like I said, the only thing you're going to have difficulty with is back exercises. Zan says, nicotine's crazy addictive. I agree. I legit missed the patch, never slept so well as when I was on the patch to quit smoking. I feel that. He said, everyone I know is my height, but maybe different ethnicities is the thing. That could be, because I notice a lot of like Europeans are hella tall, but there are also some tall Africans. And I'm mixed. So it's like, you know what I mean? My dad, I think my dad was like 6 foot or 6'1". My mom is, I was like 5'8", I think, 5'8", right around there, something like that. But yeah, I'm right at 6 foot. What's funny though, because on my mom's side of the family, all of my uncles are like 6'3", 6'4". So I'm actually on the shorter side. Let's see. You got a step count on your phone? It says 160,000 steps this month. That's hellas. That's a lot. Then you said I have one beer with most dinners and no other alcohol. The rest is all water. That's good. That's good. Xander said we all know you like to chat. Yeah. Gamer for Life is in the house. What's up, Gamer for Life? Welcome back, homie. Let's see. Okay, I think I caught up now. That's what's up. He said I'll be on Twitch for now, soon YouTube and Kick anyway. How's life, man? Still hooked on this game, I see. Yeah, but not for long though, man. We about to beat this. Straight up. I don't know when. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. I have no idea. But, I mean, look. Let me see this again. We are, 86% through the game. So it's about to be over. I'm kind of sad about it because this is the best game I played this year so far. Actually, hold on, let me think. Yeah. Yep. Out of the year of 2025, most definitely. Although, hold on. There was another game I played recently. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. I swear there was another game I played. Uh, maybe. Oh, yeah. What's it called? Wild Hearts. But see, that game is old. That game came out like, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago. Wild Hearts. But I had a lot of fun playing that. That lasted for a long ass time. Oh, and something I played offline. When I took that break from streaming for a while, a couple weeks, I was playing Final Fantasy 16 and Need for Speed Rivals. But Need for Speed, that was just me messing around with it. But no, man, Final Fantasy 16, I beat that mug. And I might actually bring it back for y'all because that game was very interesting. Definitely different from any other Final Fantasy game I ever played. But I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, this game is gonna be wrapped up soon. Okay, Bunny just subbed the gamer. That's what's up. Yep, show love, y'all. Everybody in the chat. Matter of fact, let me see. 137, you got stuff on your channel? Oh, no. Okay. If she did, I'd be like, yo, go sub to her. You know what I mean? If you're ever interested in making content, 137, but, normal content, not nothing crazy. Just stuff either on Twitch or YouTube, right? Gamer-related stuff. You could do like a little podcast. I don't know. Do reviews on stuff, right? Reactions, anything. If you ever make anything like that, I'm gonna send my people to show love. Even though the channel's kind of small, the channel's kind of not as big as some other channels. I'm definitely gonna try to encourage people to go show love to everybody, no matter who you are. If you make content, if you're out there being creative, yes, I'm all for that. So this is I looked it up on Twitch bits. 100 bits cost 130, and Twitch takes the 30 cents, so every bit is 1 penny. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Gamer for Life said, appreciate yous. Is that like the East Coast way of talking? Hey, I appreciate yous. For real though. Hey, bro, dead ass. I appreciate yous. The gabagool type shit. Anyway, hold on, I'll be back, y'all. Let me get some water. All right, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, we all the way caught up in the chat, man. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all, the conversation and everything. He said exactly wild. Anybody in here got Twitch or YouTube so I can follow sub? Gamer for Life said, yeah, link y'all stuff in the chat, man. Y'all can keep linking if you want to. It don't bother me. Xander said, Bunny and I both are on Twitch. Yep, and the YouTube channel. Avery is back. She said, I is back, y'all. All right, but anyway, let's get back to the game, man. We got to get through this fight. All right, I don't know how it's going to go. But one thing is for sure, eventually, this guy got to go. You know what I'm saying? The dude got to die. It is what it is. And we all know why, right? At least if you're here watching it. So, anyway, let's get on with it, y'all. Come on. You son of a bitch. I swear, bro, I'm hitting the damn block button. And this, never mind. Never mind. We just gotta focus. We gotta lock in, man. Come on, lock in.
Everyone who gets close to you dies!
That can end now! Just tell me where they are! Stop this and tell me where my brother is!
Why? You abandoned him to kill the dragon!
And I was wrong! Do you really want to die today?
Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Both? What else is there?
More than I knew.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Now my
Come on, man, get up.
finally free.
What the fuck? Man. Oh, because I need a 3. Oh, my God, dude. This is fucking crazy, bro.
Everyone who gets close to you dies!
That can end now. Just tell me where they are.
Yo, what's up, Arthur Shaw? I feel like I've seen you before. You say you just platinum this game? Sounds quite the experience, huh?
Tell me where my brother is.
Yeah, man, I'm getting kind of sad because I know I'm getting close.
To kill the dragon!
I'm getting sad, man. I don't really... I mean, I'm going to beat the game, but I'm sad about beating it. You get what I'm saying?
Do you really want to die today?
Don't we both? What else is there?
More than I knew.
Come on, bitch. Come on. Oh, shit. There we go. About damn time. Yeah, we gotta hit them perfect parries there. This shit. Well, I swear, I think my L1 button is jamming up.
I'm all alone now.
Avenge your family!
Is she gonna do it? What in the world? She gonna show him mercy?
I have a new family now.
Wait, why she let him live though? That's gonna drive him crazy.
My father is holding them prisoner. I'll take you to them.
Oh snap!
Meet me at the ferry crossing to the north.
Oh wait, Arthur, why do you think Tsushima's better?
You would betray your father?
He abandoned me.
So now he's on his own little revenge streak. Man, this game is straight crazy. Oh, we just got a trophy. It says a spider. Defeat the son of a tyrant. I mean, did we really defeat him? I guess we beat him, but he ain't dead yet.
Over here.
You said, remember when I made your game crash, Avery? You talking about when you was like, oh, you gonna last 22 minutes or something?
Happened.
Your father's alive.
Like 22 minutes in a zombie game. I think that was, yeah, that was Days Gone, wasn't it? He was like, oh, I think you'll wait. I think you'll last in the survival mode like 22 minutes. And literally right before it hit that number, the whole shit crashed. That was actually crazy. Xander says, I absolutely love Ghost of Tsushima. Definitely in my top 5 games ever. Damn, okay. It's hard to categorize games for me just because there's so many good ones. I've had a lot of great memories with games. But Ghost of Tsushima, 100% hands down. When I first played that game, I had never played anything like that in my life before. All right. That was definitely an experience to say the least. Arthur said, just woke up having coffee right now. Okay. Talking about Avery. Have your coffee, Arthur? You ever be drinking tea, man? Or just you drinking black coffee or cream and sugar or something? Shit, I didn't switch from I transitioned all the way down to tea now. Speaking of caffeine, man, I used to drink energy drinks, pre-workout, everything, and then went straight to black coffee like I used to when I was younger. And now I just drink tea, like green tea, Earl Grey tea, shit like that. I'm really trying to get off of caffeine, but it's hard because caffeine, it makes a big difference, you know?
It was Oyuki.
You're sure?
Yes. The spider and I had words. I have to get them. They're being held at Saito's fortress.
You have to save them. Please.
I will. No matter what it takes.
I'm sorry about what I said to you before. That you only brought death.
Don't be sorry. I needed to hear it. I'll bring them back soon.
And we'll be a family again.
I swear it.
We gonna be a family again, that's right. We gonna get them back. Yep, join everybody back together under one roof as it should be, right? Hold on, what we got here? Okay. It's, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Let me look at the other one. Do we have it for both? There we go, okay. Yeah, the hilt is a little bit different. Still a little plain looking ass sword though. Anyway, what y'all talking about? Yeah, Avery checking in on my people, man, in the chat. Appreciate that, Avery. Xander says top 5 games in no order: Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption 2, okay, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Kingdom Hearts 2, and is that Horizon Zero Dawn? No, Horizon is a good ass game, even the second one. Like, have any of y'all played Forbidden West? Xanthus, you played that? You know what? I never even beat that game. I'm tripping. I gotta go back and beat that. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe I never beat that. Anyway, no, those are all good games, though. I never played Legend of Zelda, but let me see. Every other game in that list I played, all of them are great. Kingdom Hearts 2, 100%. Matter of fact, speaking of another game, Kingdom Hearts 3. Have y'all played that? I actually beat that game back in June of this year. I bought it when it came out. I played a little bit of it. Got maybe like 60% through the game. And then I started over from the beginning, a couple months ago and just beat it. I did all that offline though, unfortunately. So maybe one day I might stream that for y'all. Who knows? Time-consuming game though. At least if I'm trying to play it the way I want to. Avery said Oren is one of the girls. He drinks tea and gossips with the girls. Well, I don't gossip, but tea is a unisex thing. Everybody can drink tea. Tea has a lot of benefits too, depending on what kind of tea you're drinking. Know what I'm saying? Arthur said drinking straight black. I feel that. Yeah, man, I don't be putting nothing in my coffee. At least when I was drinking it. Like, if anything, nowadays I'll probably have like some mushroom coffee, with the medicinal mushrooms in it, like the reishi, the cordyceps. What's the other one? Trying to think. Yeah, lion's mane. Yeah, stuff like that. Turkey tail. A little blend that we have. I'll drink some stuff like that. But yeah, coffee I try to stay away from now. Because I don't know why, but I like to have a lot of stuff, and it makes me kind of hyper. To the point where I start getting kind of anxious, a little bit jittery, because coffee definitely has way more caffeine than most teas, at least in my experience. Gamer for Life said I plan on being live tonight at 6 or 7 Eastern time. Check it out. I'm playing horror indie games for Halloween. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Last year I was talking to y'all about that, like how I did a little Halloween series where every single day leading up to Halloween, and y'all can borrow this idea, I don't mind, but every day leading up to Halloween for an entire week I played a different game that was in that theme, I guess, right? Not necessarily horror, but just anything that could be considered a Halloween theme, right? Dead Space 2, Dead Island 2, Dead Rising 2, Dying Light 2, a lot of sequels. And then, yeah, did I say Dead Space 2? Dead Space Remake. And Callisto Protocol, Last of Us Part 2, that kind of stuff. With the culmination being, obviously, y'all remember? Y'all remember what it was? I'm gonna let y'all give a guess of what the actual game I played during Halloween night was. You catch it with the chat though. 5 or 6 for me. Yep. PM. Wait, said a fellow Halloween festive person like me and my son. Xander said I've been toying with playing some Silent Hill 2 again. I love the OG and bounced out of it quickly. Sadly on the remaster. Yeah, I heard some mixed reviews on that, on Silent Hill 2. The more recent one. Then he said, yeah, I played Forbidden West, also a great game, but doesn't hit as hard. Oh, interesting. Okay. Avery said, Grandma, did you drink water? Yeah, stay hydrated, y'all. Xantha said, Kingdom Hearts 3 was okay, but not as epic as the first two. Dude, I agree. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 was cool. I liked that the graphics were better, obviously. But, man, Kingdom Hearts 2, hands down, I agree. I agree with you, man. Kingdom Hearts 2 was probably the best in the series. Now, I didn't play the spin-offs, the memories, whatever, the recoded, all that shit. I didn't play none of those. But out of the 3 main games, the first one, second, and third, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was above and beyond. It was like, man, I got a lot of memories with that game, straight up. Getting all the different forms and different outfits, the different keyblades. It was way more, in my opinion, intricate, way more fulfilling than Kingdom Hearts 3 was, unfortunately. Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of felt a little bit dry. You know what I'm saying? A little dry. Arthur said, Ghost of Go shit. I always have trouble saying that word. Ghost of Tsushima had a much better story build up and characters, and mythic tales were way more interesting than Yötei. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with this game. I think I've had more fun with this than I did with Tsushima, but I agree. Yeah, Tsushima definitely had a way more in-depth story, way more meaningful story. You know, way more complexities going on. Let's see. Okay, buddies are going for a walk on your laptop. I got you, buddy. Appreciate you. Should be back in 40 minutes. Okay. Do your thing, buddy. I might still be here. Santa says tea is just dirty water. Just can't acquire the taste unless coffee can be considered tea. Damn. Like I said, it depends on what kind of tea you're drinking. You know, because there's a ton of different kinds of tea. And then when you consider the fact that you can have herbal teas, you know, like just straight up herbs and plants that you just, boil or you put them in hot water. Sometimes you drink them cold, but they definitely have benefits to it. Yeah, my primary reason for drinking tea, at least for energy, is like mainly green tea or some type of black tea. Typically, Earl Grey tea too sometimes. But yeah, tea in general for me nowadays is like more of a health thing. Let's see. Okay, Xanthus don't remember which game on Halloween. Looks like y'all, yeah, y'all don't know. It's okay. On Halloween night of last year, right? So I played all the other games I said each day of the week, right? Played them for like 7, 8, 9 hours sometimes. I think there might have been 1 or 2 nights where I streamed one particular game for like 10 or 11 hours. I forgot. But I didn't beat none of them just because I'm just messing around in them. But Halloween night, I was on camera using VR, all right, playing freaking Resident Evil Village in VR on camera. That game it was a lot, you know, it was a lot. Because you got people walking up on you, hitting you, and smacking on you and shit, all type of stuff going on. And I was just like, bro, it's overwhelming. Because when you're in VR, it's really immersive. The PSVR 2 thing, hella immersive. And I was like, bro, this is stressful. Shit. I never even went back to it. Maybe this year for Halloween I might, just finish up the game if I can. But it was stressful. For sure. Different kind of experience. Let's see. Avery said, bro, Oren, I saw this video and I want your opinion about it. Okay, what's the video? Gamer for Life said, I'm about to start up my PS5 and spend the day playing Ghost of Yötei myself, sip some beer, and be in peace. I feel that. A lot of good horror indies on Steam. Yeah, I don't play horror games nowadays. Like, I'll play some games depending on what it is, but like zombie shit is mostly what I'll mess with. Everything else, I don't know. Maybe I'm like superstitious, but some of them games, man, when they got like demonic shit going on with it, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that. I want to play it. But yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I appreciate y'all patience. Let's see. Avery said, so basically I saw this video and there was a woman filming a grandpa and saying he just hit his granddaughter, like making him look like an abuser in front of everyone. And he just goes, I slapped my granddaughter in the mouth because she was disrespecting her grandma. Post it. And I'm guessing he paid and went home. Wait, paid for what? I mean, look, when it comes to discipline with children, very tricky subject because a lot of people have different opinions on that. You know, some people they see you know, a parent whooping their kids. You're like, oh, I'm calling, you know, CPS or I'm calling somebody, you know, on this person. But it's like parents they're either gonna learn what works for their kids or because I'm gonna say it like this: as long as you're not abusing children, then sometimes some discipline is necessary. Now, I don't really like the idea of whooping kids. You know, I would like to not go about it that way, but sometimes you kind of gotta let them know a little bit, right? You gotta know you gotta let them know a little bit. Now the whole like back in the day how things used to be with belts and all type of shit. I'm not really for that, but yeah, I'll smack him with my hand for sure. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen. I've been slapped in my mouth before. Let's say if I said something I shouldn't have been saying, my mom would smack me in the mouth. You know what I mean? Pop me right in my mouth, and then you just be shocked. You look at them like, dang, you just did that for real. But it make you think. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like had certain experience with it, and you be thinking twice the next time. You're like, oh shit, even though my mom's not around, I did get popped in the mouth for this, so I'm be a little bit more careful. But I think as you get older, you know, you kind of start just being whatever when you're an adult. But yeah, very tricky subject, man. You say, how do I feel about that? Am I siding with the woman filming or the grandpa? I side with the grandpa, you know, straight up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm reading your chat. Yeah, she talking reckless to his wife, which is her grandmother. It's like, nah, man, you gotta learn respect. Because some kids, unfortunately, and it's not the case for everybody, but some kids are just rebellious and they push the limits and stuff. And so, and I've definitely been there. Shit, as a kid, I was very, very rebellious. You know, I wasn't like out of pocket or nothing. I wasn't like, you know, doing no criminal shit, nothing like that. But yeah, I gave my parents a hard time from time to time. And sometimes you got to put kids in their place because you are the adult at the end of the day, or at least in this scenario, you know, the grandpa. He's like, don't be doing that shit. Like, not in front of me. Absolutely not. I don't care who else you talk to like that. Hopefully, you don't be doing that outside of my presence. But yeah, you're definitely not going to talk to your grandmother like that. Hell no. I feel like it was necessary. Gamer for Life said, I hear you. I be trying to stay away from that too. I guess not doing a good job at it since I'm playing them. So I'm just too much demonic. So yeah, yep, I agree. You said it was in like a grocery store. So it don't matter where it was because disrespect is disrespect. You can't be afraid of like causing a scene in front of people just because like, oh, well, you know, there's people around. Because if you're ashamed to do something in front of people, then you shouldn't be doing it when you're away from people. You see my point? That's what it comes down to. So if you're like afraid to like pop your child in the mouth or your granddaughter in the mouth, whatever, for doing something that like is out of pocket, you know, doing something they shouldn't be doing, then, you know, then it's not going to work when you're behind the scenes. You got to let it be known that I don't give a fuck where we at. That shit is not going to fly. Straight up. Because I've seen kids throw tantrums right in the middle of the store. And the parents just be so embarrassed and they're like, come on, honey, get off the floor. And they wait to get home and then let out their frustration. No, just put them in their place. Do the discipline, right? Administer whatever punishment you think is necessary as long as it's not overboard, as long as you ain't doing too much, but let the message come across. You know, I'm not gonna say like grab stuff off the shelf, start smacking them with it, but yeah, gotta put kids in their place, man, because kids be getting a little unruly. They get out of hand, and if you let that shit persist, imagine how it's gonna be when they get older. And they be like, oh yeah, my parents are bitches. They just let me do whatever I want to do. They don't say or do nothing about it. Yeah. Yup. You know what I mean? That's not good. Xander says, I might be the minority here, but swing away with reason. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference between punishment and a beating. Exactly. Yep. I agree. We know not to touch the stove because we get burned. Exactly. Yep. Good way of putting it, Xanthus. I like that. Avery said, I'm very rebellious, not doing no crime or anything, but I like to test the limits. I believe. You said my parents low-key just take my phone. Uh, you said you asked what he paid for, so I added context. What was the context? Paid for? Oh, like, oh, groceries? I see. You got a funny story? What's your story? And after this, we're going to get back to the game, all right? Let's see what she's saying. Anyway, y'all, hit the like button and subscribe today, y'all. Okay, hit them buttons for me, y'all. Some of y'all probably new to the channel, but y'all know what you need to do, man. If you're new, whether you've been here or whatever, hit the buttons, all right? Show some love, man. This is essentially a variety show. You know, you never know what you're going to get over here. That's a fact. All right, let's hang back for a second. Let's see what Avery say. She says she got a funny story. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Okay, you ain't got nothing else to say, kid? And speaking of rebellious kids, she's one of them, straight up. But she's like rebellious in a dangerous time. She can get fucked up out here. Oh, what's the mission we doing? Oh, man, look at that. Is this the last mission of the game? This is the final hunt of the Onyo? This is it. Oh, it must be. It says this is it. Saito is holding Jubei and Oyuki prisoner. I just have to trust the spider in order to find them. Oh, man. So this is it, man. All right, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. We've come this far. I'm actually shocked. We might beat the game today. Yeah, we might beat this month today. Okay. Shocking. Anyway, all right. She got anything else to say? She's hanging on here. Okay, well, that's it. Time to go. Now, Avery said, okay, so basically my boyfriend was ding-dong ditching and he called me after. And I'm assuming he got yelled at by his mom. When you get yelled at, you kind of get fired up and you're talking trash. That's what he was doing here. He was just like, yo, mom. Yo, my mom would be tripping. Hold on. Minus would. Oh, my mom be tripping. He said then his mama walked in with a bonnet and a robe and said, do you want to say that to my face? And I was laughing. Yeah. For real, because look, I mean, I've been a kid. Some of y'all in the chat might be young, right? Like Avery and all that. But look, kids will definitely, push the boundaries. And as long as you have a decent parent and a parent who's like, don't be playing with the kids as far as like, oh, it's okay. You can be any kind of way you want to and just let the kid kind of like dictate their own life, even though they're just a damn kid. They're not a grown adult. Then you will kind of catch yourself and it'll correct you. You know what I mean? When your parents kind of come in and be like, so what was you saying? Like, yeah, you didn't think I heard you, did you? Yeah, they'll put them in their place. And even if you ain't do nothing about it, just your presence and you making it be known that like, yeah, I heard what you said. Like, you're not going to forget that, right? And they're not going to forget that you saw that and witnessed that. So one of two things can happen. Either they're going to become more sneaky or they're going to gain more respect for you. Hopefully the latter. But some kids, man, they just keep testing. And the downside to that is, and I don't blame parents for this at all, but if you're a good parent and you put in discipline and you like try to guide your children, and then when they get older, they end up like doing a bunch of dumb bullshit, well, at least you tried. There's no guarantee how a personality will manifest in a person as they get older, because in a weird way, it's difficult to say this. I don't know if genetics are at play here or what it is. It could be influences that don't involve the parents directly. But, um, there's times where kids, no matter how good of parents they got, God forbid they can end up like being a kind of way that brings trouble into their own life. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, just something to say. You say your boyfriend be so funny. Yeah, well, he got caught though. He got caught, so you gotta learn how to have that respect and boundaries.
Candles?
Like, what's this about?
That's far enough. I didn't think you'd come. You never were one to honor your commitments.
You're
The fuck?
confusing me with someone else.
How dare you? Damn it!
Yo, what in the
That
world?
wasn't supposed to go off yet.
Who are you?
Don't be coy.
Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. All right, we're good. Come on.
You promised me a duel for Kaori's hand. So here I am.
We're fighting over a woman?
We're fighting over the right to have a life here. We both know what we lost in the war, why we escaped to Ezo.
Still not ringing any bells.
Why, I am your greatest rival.
I don't remember this guy.
I am... Oh, stupid thing, why is it not working?
What the hell's he doing?
Great. Moment ruined.
Where did you get those smoke bombs?
Right next to none of your damn business.
If you want a
Oh, he got a
duel,
mouth on
you're
him.
about to get one.
Enough! Clearly, Kaori's honor means nothing to you.
She's all yours.
I promise I will make her happier than you ever could. But
Bro, who the fuck is that, though?
with nothing. I give you my sword, Saya. I won't be needing it anymore. My life belongs to Kaori now. You will never see me again.
Bro, man, what's up with this dude?
Damn thing.
Is he slow or something? The fuck? Very strange. This ain't the main story mission. What is this? You said this guy's a moron, yeah. Wings of Devotion. So, was that like just a... Oh, that's like an actual mission. What in the world? Oh, no, okay. Okay, yeah, we did it. I don't know what that was about. What you say he's a moron? He most definitely is, man. Goofy ass dude. Alright, y'all, let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Oh, we going on the boat? Okay.
Hello, stranger. Do you need a ride?
Hold on, let me camp real quick. Get my spirit back. Can I camp here? What? How about here? Man, how about here? You gotta be kidding me. Here? What the fuck? This ain't uneven.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I got you, Xanthus, bro. Taking a bounce. I don't want to spoil the ending. Yeah, because we getting close. Have some adulting to do before I get on grades. Hopefully, I'll be on there with you later. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, have a good one, Xanthus. I'll catch you around, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should wait like a little minute until that, you see that green dot at the bottom left corner of the screen? I need to wait for that timer to drop out because as soon as it does, I'm going to have to, like, you know, do this again. So let's just, you know, chill here for a minute, right? We're going to just chill for a little bit. Let the timer run out and shit, you know. Then we'll go back and eat something. Speaking of eat something, let me, I got some food cooking on the stove. Let me go ahead and get that together. All right. I don't think I can eat and play at the same time, but I'll try. Sam says, if you hit my stream up, we can squad up. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. I look forward to it. Like I said, I got it queued up. You know, it's not downloaded right now, obviously, but yeah, it will definitely be on the system later. All right. But yeah, appreciate you, Xanthus. I'll see you, man. How long we gotta wait for this? Okay, it's almost done. It's almost done. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm back. Are we good now? Yep. It's perfect. All right, y'all. Let's make it happen, man. This very well might be the very last mission of the game.
Change your mind about that, right?
Okay, smartass.
Let's cross the lake.
Then we'll be off.
Bro, that was quick. I could have just did this myself. Why even make me do all that? Oh shit, I went to... What the heck? Anyway. Alright, come on, let's try it again. I actually thought that was it. That must be him right there.
There's the spider.
Hurry up! Before I change my mind.
Change your mind, dog. You know what? Never mind, I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, look at this. Look what it says, y'all. It says, you are approaching, it's all in like capital letters too. It says, you are approaching the end of Atsu's hunt. The rest of SO will be inaccessible until her story is complete. Are you ready? Boy. Are y'all ready, man? Are y'all ready? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, man. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go. Yep. Yep.
I half expected an ambush.
With what men? I am alone. A ghost.
Oh, shit, I should have saved. Oh, damn, I should have saved. Oh, well.
The spider may be dead, but you have a chance to be something else.
Gamer for Life said, Ghost Yötei time with some stuffed crust pizza and beer. He said, and dang, it's a wrap for this game. He gonna beat it. Yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am. But we'll see how this goes.
Get in the boat. I'll take you to your friends.
And that sounds good, by the way, too, man. Stuffed crust pizza with some beer.
About this fortress.
I can go for that right now.
I said I'd take you to your brother and the woman, but you won't get anything else out of me.
Where will you go?
Home. Back to the mainland. Find out who I am without my father. Or my brother.
For 16 years, I dreamed of making you suffer.
Got that Domino's,
I know what it's like to lose a brother.
I hope you
Papa
don't
John's, Pizza Hut, all that. I would eat all of it.
Saito know that you're gone?
He will soon enough. My father's fortress is surrounded by mountains. You have a climb ahead of you.
A climb? Talking about a climb, bro? He said, what game we laying through next? Have I decided? Oh, yeah, I got it planned. I got a plan as far as like a story game goes. Yeah, absolutely.
My men tell me you're being uncooperative. Where is she? Where is your sister?
We will never tell you.
Looks like they beat the hell out of him.
Poor lost Oyuki. A fox is not a wolf. If only you had shown such loyalty to me.
Don't touch her.
The boy speaks. I thought the fall of Matsumai Castle rendered you mute.
We will rebuild.
It was burned. Like your old family ginkgo tree.
Oh, he hidden below the belt.
The tree still stands. And it's sprouting leaves.
Is that so?
So, good point. That's deep, man. That has deep meaning.
Then may that image bring you comfort when you faced execution. As for you, Kitsune, I have something special planned.
The final hunt of the Onyo. Here we go.
Almost there.
Almost there, man. We are. That we are almost there. On the final hunt on the Onyo, man. But you know what? On that note, y'all, it is time to go. It's time to end the show. I gotta give me something to eat, man. But I will be back with this game. Okay, we're gonna start off from right here. The very end of the game. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it could be a minute. Might end up being like another hour or two of the stream, you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes, man. Especially if y'all be talking in the chat like y'all was today. And all that. Okay, then we might be here for a little longer. But yeah, like I said, it's time to get up out of here, man. Hit the like button on the way out for me. Sub to the channel as well if you haven't already. All right, the show is over, but the game ain't over yet. All right, a little bit left of Yötei. Okay, but I will be back another time. Same place though, with another show. Could be later today, could be tomorrow. Okay, but you never know unless you subscribe. Okay, you never know when I go live unless you subscribe. So go ahead and do that, y'all. Let's see, we got Blad Mill popping in right at the end, man. What's up? Good morning, Blad Mill. I'm doing well today, man. Appreciate you asking. How you doing? Well, while he responds to that, yeah, y'all. I'll be back, like I said, maybe, possibly, more than likely with some music later today. Okay. But we'll see how the day goes, man. We'll see. But either way, whether I see y'all back here later today or not, as always, I hope you all, everybody, all of y'all, even the ones in the back of the chat, and shout out to my new subs and all that, new, people coming through the show, But I hope everybody has a great rest of their morning, evening, noon, or nights, all right? Glad Mill, keep it that way, man. He said he's having a good day so far as well. That's what's up. But yeah, I wish everybody a great day out there, okay? So whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be around the world, I appreciate all y'all once again. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.